Nice. Okay. So how do you feel Ron Hardy changed the scene when he gained popularity?
And that's just it, when he gained popularity. Okay, so how I met Ron was because I was on a circuit as the Hot Mix 5 and I wasn't spending as much time at the playground.
Right.
The owners were getting leery because they're going like, I let Hurley take my place when I wasn't there. And then Jesse.
You let Hurley take your place?
Okay. The playground was mine, baby. That's why my street sign says the King of House Music. I think this thing, can y'all see it? It's down on 14th Street, baby. Okay. There's only 2 people in the city. You got Frankie Knuckles, the Godfather House, and Farley Jackmaster Funk, the King of House, who only has titles to their name in the world and got street signs in the world. So you do what you want to do with that. But what was your question again? Because you lost me for a second.
How do you feel like Ron Hardy changed the scene when he gained his popularity?
So now this is a hilarious story. So the owners of the playground said, Farley, you on the road all throughout the city, all throughout Illinois with the Hot Mix 5 touring, doing everything. So they had Ron come down there. And they said, well, he's a guy we interviewing to let him see if he wants to play at the playground. So he comes in and tells me he's from Prelude Records. And he comes in the DJ booth. Hey, Farley, honey, how you doing? I was like, okay, cool. He said, I'm from Prelude Records. I said, okay. He says, I've been hearing so much noise about what you can do. Show me what you can do. Can you please do that? Right. And he said, I had heard that you did something with Sharon Brown. Let me work on you. I heard those were tape edits. I said, dude.
You specialize in love, right?
I specialize in love. I said, dude, you cracking me up. I said, I don't do tape edits, bro. I do it live at the party. So when people say scratching and backtracking and doing all that, people didn't like, those were the people who actually were pause button and cutting tape because they couldn't do what we did. And I say we because I could do it, Hurley could do it, you could do it, Mo. When you came up, you learned how to do it. You guys furthered what we did too. Right. All you guys furthered. You and Hula and y'all took our stuff to another level too. Right. So it was me, the second generation was able to do that. Right. But Ron came in and it was hilarious. He juked me on that, telling me that he was from Prelude. And then when I went on the road and came back early, back to the club one Saturday, it was Ronnie DJ, and I went in the booth and I was like, hey man, I thought you was from Prelude Records. He's like, oh, boy. And I was like, okay, they slicked me. Okay, so then Hurley got Fridays, and Ron was on Saturday. Right. And the thing about Ronnie was, Ronnie added some songs to the game that I didn't have. Mm-hmm. So when I walked into the playground one day, Ronnie was playing Jungle DJ. Mm-hmm. I had never, ever, ever, ever heard that record before.
So he was the first one you heard playing that?
The very first one I ever heard play that. Okay. And it was a tape edit. And the crowd was climbing the walls in the joint off that song.
Now, what year was this?
Ooh, that had to be maybe 84, maybe? Okay. Maybe 84. Yeah, and that's when we had like $2 parties, Ron Hardy $2 parties, and because what they were trying to do was after I left, they were trying to because see he couldn't hold a crowd either. So after I left, they started having $2 parties so that they could fill a joint up. And oddly enough, I know people are tripping about $2 to get in the party, but yeah, up until a certain time, so you had to get in before 10. Right. So the trickery of the promoter was the party starts at 9 o'clock, and you had from 9 to 10 o'clock to get in for $2. Right. They didn't start letting people in the place to 9:50. Right. Now people out there cussing, yelling, talking about, "Hey man, I'm here, man. Right. What you mean you ain't gonna let me in for $2? I was here on time." And so that's how they got the playground to be packed again. Doing so
Ron can never hold a crowd there all night long.
No, he could not. No, well, let me explain. When he first got there, he couldn't because he was so different. Right. See, if you came to the playground by it being my house, I had the people train on the music that I played. Right. So now they don't see me in the booth and I'm being replaced by somebody. Nobody didn't know Ron Hardy's name like that to come in the club and say, "Hey, Ron Hardy's playing." Now you might have got away with it if it was Ferris or something. Right. But not Ron Hardy. Okay. So Ron Hardy built and then changed the playground. Right. Because it filtered out a whole lot of people that didn't like that style of music. And then also he brought more gays into the party when he came. Obviously, him being gay and him having a gay audience, then they started coming more to the playground. So he started losing a whole lot of people.